helicopter went down. But I also know that he was supposed to have been in Calise, and it's been completely overrun.
Okay. Yeah. And he was doing some special op or something? You don't want to talk about it? My Lazarin's like, oh, yeah.
Well, there's that, but it was also kind of a need to know type thing. They're not going to give you that information until you're there, because exactly this. If you get captured on your way there, or
Have you.
you,
Lazarin surprises you, though, and he asks you, like, as you're driving your car and it's run out of gas, and we see this gas station right up ahead, and we're about to start. He asks, like, uh, actually, he probably wouldn't know anything about Operation Reset. No, I don't think he would. I was going to say he surprises you and mentions, "What do you know of Operation Reset?" But that's yeah, beyond his depth. So last we took up, right? Our car actually had ran out of gas, and then it broke down, and we clogged the fuel filter with all the crap in the bottom. Got out.
and my guy also isn't like a major or anything. He's just a sergeant. He doesn't really. He knows a lot about tactics, and is very skilled that way. But my command level and everything isn't very high. Like it's as low as it can be, and still be a sergeant basically. He's not
Yeah.
specialized in that way in like overarching strategy. I don't think he would know, the bigger plans about what was going on in the area or anything. He's he's more or less a door kicker in that sense, and not like,
Nice.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. But Lazarin, he's nodding and he's been looking around through this car for the last cigarettes and gear because we decided we're gonna go maybe find fuel, but go strike out then? Is that the plan? We're in the territory of the Black Hand apparently.
Well, we were rolling up to this when this whole started.
Yeah.
It was the third shift,
So we could move
afternoon.
we can go to the map actually. It's somewhat prepared. I kept it simple. We're going up and I got a fuel can in my hand maybe. And I'm like we've been talking and looking around and
I think we still had a roll. I think we're still in the car right now, but I'm not sure.
well the car ran out of gas. I remember we got
Kind of
out.
too bad you don't like. It's kind of too bad you don't see the vision in the circles. I think maybe it's because I'm GM now, but it's kind of something cool. I don't know if we can still make it so that we still see it or not. But anyway, next time.
Oh,
And I also don't know why I still see the skull.
I know, right?
When you pull my token from my sheet, you don't get the sniper picture that it's on there.
Mm, I know. Not sure why that is either. Um, okay, I'm trying to remember. I have it. No, I don't have it recorded. Um, our car ran out of gas though. I think we got out, and I remember looking then a couple hundred meters down the road. It's like, hey, look, there's an old gas station. Remember? And then we were like nodded and thought we'd go check it out. And then we drew that card, and unbeknownst to us, and I'll pull that card out a minute. There is an ambush. Now, that's metagame. We don't know that, but we can roll recon and so on as we get closer. And hold on, just don't start rolling dice yet. We have to have mods and stuff. Let's have a look here. That was yeah, it was a bad one, wasn't it? Clubs. No, which one was that one? Speed. It's called full tank. Oh yeah, that's clubs. Okay, so we're walking up. What do you think? I kind of put their guys in the station there. And there would be stuff around. I mean, if we wanted to, you could probably. It's not bare open like this. You know what I mean, Josh? There's debris and some broken wrecks and stuff laying around. But not crazy, actually. We're a little ways out in the middle of nowhere, come to think of it. But anyway, uh, so at this moment, in regular, we, you're the recon guy. So I'd say you roll recon.
Yeah, I did. I got one hit.
Okay, if you beat the guy's recon, so I'll roll their recon a minute. Oh, they beat you, Josh.
See me first.
No, we don't see them. It's an ambush. So I shrug at you and what do you think? It looks very. There's a lot of potential. We see this gas station. It's thrashed, right? Um, I guess read the card. It's kind of. Oh, I guess I erased it, didn't I? So there's a. We the referees. We know there's at least three. One of them armed with the light machine gun. What do you think? Like as a referee, what do you think? Like it's set up. My guy is looking at you, kind of shrugging. Lazarin's going, so I'm going to look for fuel first. I'll check out the tanks. You want to cover me?
Okay. I'm gonna get set up. How much for cover here? What are these things?
I don't know. Use your imagination a little bit. I mean, the tree line's potential. We could assume that along that ridge of concrete, those you could post up there and get partial cover. And on your character, you'll notice on the Marauders, I've given them a little chevron and a target. They're actually that target means they're uh, Overwatch, I think is what it is. Looking for the word. Yeah, it's Overwatch, which means they can act any moment if in the initiative order. And so this doesn't look good. We missed our roll, Josh. What happened with our big recon roll? That would give us a hint. So here we'll just play it out, I guess, right? Okay, so unless you want to intercede, and you're pretty quiet again, by the way.
Yeah, I'm stuffing my face. That's why.
Hmm?
Need to
That's all right.
check the tally. I'm gonna pop over to this tree line.
All right.
Just move the one hex and get set up there.
So
So has combat hasn't started yet or anything? They haven't shot or yelled. As far as we know, there's nothing going on just yet.
no,
Okay.
my guy kind of smirks at you though. He does admire you, professional soldier heading over there, and then he kind of gets a little serious himself. And all right, and he pulls out his that AKM he grabbed the last firefight. Makes sure it's loaded.
There's no way. Like I understand this map is close, like small.
Hmm.
But there's no way that these guys let us get this close.
Well, they did.
I'm
You,
just meaning they would already be shooting. If their you know, intention was to ambush as opposed to like trying to take us prisoner or something, I'm just saying about what their intentions and what they're doing. There's no way that they let us get. Oh, maybe the scale's a little bit off.
well,
Okay,
but
that's 40 meters away. Okay.
like obviously I'm in big trouble, right, Josh? I mean, there I move forward and I'm crouching down and I head toward these pumps. And then at this point, I would say if you think they're going to open fire, I was going to say, well, pretty soon they're going to decide that as you move over, I'm looking at you shrugging, but they might wait because they saw you move over. Uh, Actually, well, I have a my guy heads down. And he heads down beside the pumps.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna overwatch you. Oh, I had that my token. Visibility state. Oh, cool. You can actually make yourself hide.
Okay, I'm tapping the fuel tanks. Doink 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 doink, and shrugging. I'm walking along the truck now, Josh, like the front, and tapping the
It
fuel.
says that you can't. We haven't seen them yet. Made them
No.
invisible when you right click. You can click visibility state in the top right. Okay.
Oh, okay. Just so you know, I'm going along and tapping the fuel tanks on that truck. Doink 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 doink, moving alongside and looking back and kind of shaking my head and I don't know, man. And moving along, and then as I get to this end over here, I pictured this, Josh. You see me fiddling around.
Wait, I'm confused. I'm a bit confused as to what's going on here. Like, either this guy is trying to take you prisoner or something. Like, if his intention was to kill you, he would already have started shooting you.
Yeah,
Or they're trying to wait for the second person, like they realized the numbers when we were pulling up.
yeah.
Possible too.
Well, the way I pictured this is I. You're watching me closely, obviously, right?
I rolled a one on my spot, so obviously we haven't actually spotted them. They outrolled me, but I didn't roll a zero. My guy would have been a little bit suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
The situation looks suspicious. It's a good spot for an ambush.
Hmm. Yeah.
Is the truck in good shape? Like, does it look like somebody
No.
has used the truck? The whole
No.
place is kind of run down.
It's totally run down. Completely thrashed. That's like, and we have been traveling for a while and stuff, right? We've been in a big circle. We've come back. I mean,
He's
we
gonna
didn't.
move down a square where he can still see you, where he gets better vision.
Okay, now you're close, remember, Josh, because you're going to be cut off vision quick, but you still see me, and I guess make a recon roll, Josh, to see what happens to me.
I get the +1 for spotting ambushes from the scout, spotting others and avoiding ambushes. One.
Okay, you would see me make my left hand would make a gesture at you, and I would put my middle finger up and I'd point it toward the back of the truck, and then both my hands would come up really quick, and I'd stand there and put the rifle on the floor on the ground immediately, and I'd be talking to somebody really quick.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's the only way this whole situation makes sense if the guy was trying to take you prisoner.
And well, you can't see him at all, right?
Well, I can't see him
No.
for sure.
But I put my rifle on the floor right away, and I'm talking real fast, and my hands are up furiously. I could tell like somebody's like, "I'm gonna shoot you right now."
Okay, so I see you. So this guy's like in the truck, or he's behind, tucked in there where I can't see him.
You don't know.
Okay, and I don't hear anything.
Well, you made a one hit on the recon, but I was gonna say,
I realize there's something going on there.
yeah, for sure. I don't know. You know what do you think? I don't know if you'd have a target though, because he just
No, I don't
there.
think I could shoot that guy yet. He's tucked in behind there.
Yeah, so you realize I'm in trouble, and I put my rifle down. My hands are straight up.
Okay, well I could realize if there's one person there, there's probably more, and potentially that they're inside. I would try and get an angle on this guy and keep him separated from the people that are inside before they have you completely isolated without knowing that there's somebody inside. I'd also be worried about exposing to myself
Hmm.
person inside because there's probably windows. It's kind of hard to tell on this map, but I'd imagine there's likely windows here.
Yeah. And let you know that the one guy I pictured, this guy on the bottom, has eyes on you. He knows roughly where you are if he doesn't have eyes on you right now, because uh, where he was, and he saw you go into the bush somewhat. As to the leader in the middle, either she was focused on me in that, or she was watching you. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what you'd think of that. But think that's that leader that escaped from us. I pictured,
Hmm.
and she has a nice little gun or something. Little, um, I imagined. And this guy back here. So yeah, I let you in. Like, okay, I guess we're both refereeing. Like, right, I'm in trouble. This guy, but I'm thinking with Lasarin, I'm gonna move in and try to take this guy out. Close combat. I'm hoping, but I'm talking to him quickly in Polish. And so your turn. Okay, let's make a let's roll initiative. I guess let's go. I'm gonna try talk to this guy though before combat hasn't started though. I'm gonna try persuade this guy to let me closer.
Yeah, and these guys have a good ambush setup. I feel like they get an action, or they can, like you said, skip the turn order unless we spot them. Like,
Oh, they do because they have Overwatch. If unless
well,
that
this
that
guy's revealed himself. He's talking to you, right? The way I picture Overwatch is like, well,
yeah he doesn't
he's pointing his
anymore.
gun at you. He's pointing his gun at you. I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah. He's got some sort of AK or something like or whatever. And I realize he just pulls that trigger. He's right there. I'm standing there. Um, so I'm gonna. Okay, Lazarin is gonna talk to this guy. So let's. The camera pans over to the truck, and I'm tapping the fuel tanks, moving down, and then suddenly
okay,
I
I
look.
realize somebody's talking to you, and he seems close. I'm gonna drop down to prone with a free action and see if I can see any feet. I might not be able to kill the person. It would be an aim shot, so it'll be a -2, I think.
Oh,
But I might be able to sneak a.
that might trigger these guys into action. Just to let you know. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
if they can
thinking.
see me, if they can see me.
Yeah, this guy can. Like I said, on the south, I pictured. He can see ya. Going going prone though is wise. -1 to hit. But
But
then
then
you
you get
don't get the
trees and
trees. No,
cover.
no, you don't if you're prone. You have to pick. No, yeah, it's not how it works. I think you have to pick one or either take the. You can't stack cover in this game. You have to pick the best option.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And the game's. I like it. It's quite simplified. This game. It kind of cuts through a lot of stuff. It's like no. It's It goes both ways though, and it's a lethal game. Careful, my guy's like in grave danger. If I die, Josh, though, it's like yeah, that's fine, right? Uh, he'll go out in style though. So the trees, I'm not. If we're considering those full trees, you'll get +2. If they're just like a stand of shrubs, you might get +1 if you're lucky, but you'll get cover. You know what I mean?
I was where I was thinking the top one was more concealment, the bottom one would have been cover.
Well, your
The top
call.
one would be more the the top shrub at the top would be more blocking the view. The bottom one would be more like a solid tree. Was the way I was seeing it on the map.
Sure.
But
You're
not a.
you're
It's definitely not a. It's not like I'm hidden in the forest here. It's like one tree. Like, and it's also direction.
Now you could also,
It's
Josh, on your
closer.
turn, make another recon.
That's what I mean. I'm gonna try and look for this guy's feet with a
Yeah,
fast action
nice.
thing.
That might be a slow action. Doing a scout. Aiming is a quick action. And if you're sniping, it's slow action. Ooh. You can push that. Can you push that? I don't think you can. A recon roll?
see him at any rate.
No. Uh-oh. But do you did you go prone or were you hiding in the bush?
I was hiding by the tree. I mean, you could do
Okay.
both. You can do both. You just I'm only gonna get the mechanics from one, but there's no reason you can do both in as far as RP in it.
You can give yourself like a half cover then or something, right?
Mhm. Well, I'm
Sure.
looking out, so I'm only half cover because otherwise I can't
Aha.
look out.
So this guy's like, drop your gun right now or you die. I'm gonna shoot you. Where's your friend? Where's your friend? I'm like, my friend? Who you talk about, man? Who? Come on, man. You got cigarettes? You know what? I'm going hardcore this time. Also, I'm trying to go total gangster on this. I realize he's trying to be a gangster on me, so I try to intimidate him and persuade him, I suppose. Tell you what. Tell you what. I'll do what you say. I'll bring him over. He's a friend of mine, eh? Trust me, trust me, trust me. He's an idiot. He's a fool. Some sort of soldier boy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dangerous, but stupid. I'll whistle him over. And I step forward and try to get close to this guy, so I'm gonna roll a. You think this will work? I'll try roll persuasion. Try to get close to this guy. The dupe factor. Oh yeah, 2 hits. That's even a double hit. So this guy lets me get close. That would probably be my. I don't know if that's my fast action or slow action, but I'm gonna. Oh, I guess we have to have initiative now. We start the the game. Um, okay, I remember how to do this.
Hmm.
And these guys with the Overwatch automatically get first place initiative unless you have some thing.
Nope.
Okay, let me erase this stuff. Okay, in the turn order, I think it worked. Okay, shocker. The girl. I picture her as this kind of, I don't know where she came from. She's probably this punk fanatic who's a survivor from through the wars, some sort of deserter or something from some weird army from Latvia or something. She might be one of our nemesis if we don't kill her, or she doesn't kill us. What would she do, Josh? Uh, I picture her having sights on one of us potentially, or have some scheme she's came up with. Oh, Josh, I forgot. We have to draw the cards of fate. Remember to see if there's some positive or negative
She's
thing.
gonna start ripping that RPK through the truck.
Joker. Yeah, I drew a Joker. I'm not.
Really? What does that mean?
Hmm. Yeah.
Black or red?
Yeah. It's not. I know it's me. The Jokers. Are they supposed to be in there? I guess it would. That's a neutral card, I suppose. A Joker. We're on our own. We'll see what happens.
Or if
Uh.
something really really bizarre happens, artillery strike comes in.
Yeah. No kidding. Or the place is full of radiation. Um. Well, we could have a roll here because I'm going to make an attack on this guy. I'm moving in. So actually, we're not actually in battle yet. So her and the other guy might be focused on you, Josh.
It depends if they realize. I mean, they had a good recon roll.
Yeah. Um, so they're spotting you as I'm talking. So
She needs to
she's,
move unless she's come
no,
outside.
she's going to keep her Overwatch on you. She's set her up. Like you got to be like, well, you got to be theater mind. She set herself up. Yeah, okay, you can move her over, whatever. but she set herself up so she can see you, I pictured. You're the threat. I was the guy in the leather jacket and sauntered over and started to tamper the fuel cans. And then, so those, she's going to keep her Overwatch, I guess. So I'm thinking. Okay, now
I
it's
have
your
to
turn.
yell at you to move, and I'm gonna shoot the gas tank in the middle.
Okay. Well,
This
okay,
way here.
hold. Shoot the gas tank in the middle. The gas tanks are empty, but okay, so
Well, it's gotta. I don't know that, and maybe there's some vapor in there.
hopefully. Uh, okay, I wonder if I
I
could
have to
move or
hit the
something because I was trying to get
Oh,
close to this guy and take him out, but I can't. I don't know if I can do that now. Okay, well, it's a good thing I'm going next. That's all I have to say. Okay, go ahead, shoot.
did we roll the order?
Yeah, it's there in the fist.
Oh, okay. I just didn't see a number beside it. Okay.
The shocker went first. Yeah, you might luck out and something, but I don't think anything will happen. But you shoot the tank. Go ahead, roll your die.
Let's see. Mm, prone, so I have the bipod, so I get the +1 and the one for sniper, but I'm not. Didn't
So you
take
are
the
prone.
action to aim. I'm prone. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good roll.
Mhm. Well, you tell me what happens. You hit the tank.
Double hit in the legs.
You didn't do a
Oh,
aimed
oh, sorry.
shot though. You know what, Josh? This is where you missed uh, a thing. Like this is where you do an aimed shot, right?
Yeah, could do that.
So shoot again and -2, but you get your +2 for sniper if you're sniping and prone and all that business. But then it takes a slow action for you to snipe the pump, right?
No, and I can't because I use my fast. Oh no, going prone isn't a fast action.
No. Yeah, prone is free. And then you slow action the snipe. So you can't shoot this round if you're going to snipe something on that pump.
That's if I'm gonna use my scope. Yeah, but I wasn't using my scope there, but I didn't do the -2, so I was only at a +1 there.
Okay, so you're shooting. Yeah, but that's what I mean. So what you oh yeah. So you are oh
Yeah, I got a
jeez.
-1.
And so you shot like a vulnerable part of the pump. I'm willing to give it a chance that something could happen, but the pump, it says specifically the pumps are empty, but fumes, it's a long shot. It's certainly startle everybody.
That's more what I was going for. Potentially start a fire. I wasn't
Oh,
expecting like an actual big
Josh,
splash.
sorry. Those two guys get shots at you first with the Overwatch.
Okay.
Yeah, because they can automatically shoot.
Okay, even though I have Overwatch as well.
Yeah, because you have to pick a specific hex to have Overwatch on.
Okay, I was watching the dude for the dude that was uh, shooting at you and the cover was those blue lines that I drew.
Yeah, and not that I'm being harsh, Josh. I'm just trying to interpret the rules because, as you know, we're in an ambush. We missed our one chance to kind of crack it with that recon roll. You know what I mean? And so we're very vulnerable. I get it. And so I'm trying to be fair, but I'm also like, I think this is how it works. I'm trying to do the mechanics, and as far as I know, if they overwatch a target hex, you can't overwatch them because you can't see them unless you want to target a window or something. Yeah, you can overwatch a hex, of course.
I don't think I would have had the time to set up all of that here.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
walking in.
sure.
I leaned up against the tree in the bushes. I put the tree between
So let's say
myself
this
and
guy
and
shoots then. This guy shoots at you. All of a
okay.
sudden,
Yeah.
ah, and suddenly, as and you're like, oh shit, as you went down to prone. You can pick prone or be still hidden at this point. I'd say. You
Yeah,
think this?
I put the tree. I mean, they have a lot of rules that I was reading about cover and putting cover between you and the person shooting at you, which is why I did it.
Mm,
So, I mean, I would be my idea. I was not looking at the gas station. I was overwatching you, so I wouldn't have really been able to see or overwatch the gas station. I was overwatching the main area.
so let's
And the cover was where the blue lines were coming out. So I think I'd be behind cover. Not saying that they couldn't hit me, but I would get the bonus from where
sure,
they're shooting from, unless they
sure.
walk out. I basically just put the big tree between me and
You
the
know
gas
the
station
area.
and leaned against it.
So let's
But
tally
in the
the
same way,
bonuses.
I couldn't see what they're doing. I
No.
can't see through the tree either. Where like if they walk out of the gas station, I'm not gonna be able to see them. I can see basically
So I'm gonna give you +1 because of the trees to
this.
his,
Okay.
or -1 to his shot because of the trees. Um, and minus and yeah, that's it. He's in range.
I have armor. And I have armor.
Yeah, that could help. So he fires. All of a sudden, this flash of machine gun fire comes from the window of the gas station, and 24 bullets come flying, light up that area. Like it's just flying around, and you're hit.
Do you have
Um,
minus? Did you do -2 for the armor?
no, the armor comes into soaking damage. Okay, so he's hit you now. He's done 1 damage, so he's actually hit you for the full. It's a AKM. Now, actually, we have to decide who has the heavy machine gun, and it's either this. Oh, yeah, she has it, obviously. But this guy did hit you, Josh, and he hit you pretty good. We're gonna have to roll. Can you roll six-sided to see where it hit you? Oh, I was hoping you'd give me a bit of time. Lasarin is going to talk his way right in there. Hmm. Got to do my hand signals better.
So you only get 2 ammo spent.
No, 24 ammo spent.
Why does it say ammo 2 underneath? I don't understand what that is.
Because 2 ammos hit.
Legs.
Ouch. You've taken a critical, Josh. Because you've taken AKM's 4 damage.
-1.
Shit.
So maybe not in the legs actually. I'm not sure how that works. I guess not if it hits in the legs, the armor won't come into play.
No, you got a dislocated knee, dude. It's not lethal.
He can't hit me in the legs though.
Well, he does. Bullets are flying, man. There's like 24 of them.
No, I mean I leaned out from behind cover with arms and head. I don't know how that mechanic works. It's supposed to
Well,
tell
if
me
you're
when to
going
lean out from
prone,
behind cover. That's
If you're
true. My legs could be
if you're
sticking out on the back.
yeah, if you're it says if you're prone, you can't take cover.
I'm just wondering how that
You get
works.
the initial bonus from the cover when he's shooting at you, right? You're in the trees, so I did the -1 because you're in the trees. And then if you're prone, you don't get to like hide. Normally, if you were upright, that's why I asked you, Josh, if you're prone. If you're upright behind the tree, then your body, torso, and legs could be covered by the tree. If you follow, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I had the cover between me and him.
Yeah, if you're standing, okay? If you go prone, you can't use cover, okay? So when he shoots at you, if you're prone, if he hits you in the legs, he hits you in the legs. But I do give you the -1 because you're in the trees, okay?
Yeah, I'm just reading it. One sec.
Okay.
I was trying to understand how the mechanic works. So like if you're behind cover and he hits, but he rolls the legs, he doesn't hit.
You're not behind cover. You're prone.
I
Do you
understand
get
that.
that?
I'm trying to understand the mechanic though. If you're behind cover and your legs are behind cover and he rolls a hit to the legs, like
Oh,
in that situation, does he hit
you
you?
you get the armor factor of that cover. He still
Armor
hits you,
factor.
but it goes through the armor factor of the cover. And it depends. Like a building wall is like 2, so it would soak. He hit you with 4 shots or 4 damage. It would soak 2 of those damage. Trees are like 1, I think. If you're so that's the difference between going prone or using cover, right?
And prone gives you what?
-1.
Okay.
When they first shoot at you, but it doesn't give you any cover. Okay?
But okay, yeah, it's weird that you can't be behind cover and prone at
No,
the same time.
no, and you can, but then you can't shoot or anything. You're shooting though, and so it doesn't work that way. That's what I mean. The game is a bit, it's a bit more thematic in that manner. It sort of makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense in engaging with that target. I just would have played that totally differently if I would have realized the tree wasn't going to actually give me any cover. Then I may as well have gone way out of range where he can't shoot me.
I know that's why I'm picky
Instantly.
about that. When I ask, oh, so you're going prone? You're going cover? Because that is a factor in this game.
Mhm.
Plus, getting up's pain in the ass. It's fast action. But, and if you're in a fix, you go pro and it's free, and poof. So,
Okay, so it takes 3 damage. This
4.
last one.
I think 4 damage.
Okay.
Because you took, AKM does 2, and then for every additional ammo damage, you take another 1, 2,
Mhm.
4. And then plus, you have to make a coolness under fire roll to see if you're suppressed. And you take a stress point whenever you're shot. I'm like, oh shit. Gunfire erupts, and I'm close to this guy going, oh fuck. Your knees hit. Pain erupts down your leg, Josh. Ah, okay.
3, why is it doing that?
So she sees your hit. Uh, what do you think the shocker would do? She could shoot me too, I suppose. Should we roll 50-50?
I don't think she gets another action, right? She just took hers.
No, that was the guy in the south, the marauder, shooting through their window. Oh, oh no, yeah, yeah.
Because she had
They
the AKM.
they were both doing the the thing. So I pictured he shot first, and then she had the RPK light machine gun. She might just be this big buff Russian deserter. I was thinking some weird wrestling thing.
So AKM can shoot 24 in a shot? I assume that was the RPK. Okay.
Oh, the AKM, they got rate of fire 6.
Gotcha.
The RKM or RPK is 4 rounds per cycle. So I'm willing to say she holds her fire and remains hidden for the moment, or she takes 50-50 shot at you or me. Her shot at me would be only she could see my legs and stuff. The truck trailer would block my upper body as I'm moving in on this guy trying to make a move. I don't have my rifle anymore, by the way. But I see
So
you. I see
how
you.
does this work? Because she only rolled one hit. So why does she get?
Okay, let's break this down then. What
I guess
happened
we can
was
compare them
when
for
you
damage
roll the
dice.
ammo dice, for every 6 you get on the ammo die, which is it shows a little picture of a bullet. That's an extra hit. That's the whole
So
point of
she gets
use.
her base hit and 6 hits and
No,
6 shots.
no, it depends on the rate of fire of your weapon. For every rate of fire point, you get a 6-sided die added on.
Extra. Okay.
Yeah, and then if it rolls a 6, so the odds aren't great, but if you do roll sixes on those, that's an extra hit. It's one extra hit. So you get the initial full damage of the weapon, and AKM is 2. Its critical number is 3. So you can't get a critical unless you get a score some ammo hits.
Okay, but then you get the -1 on your attack for not aiming or for shooting multiple shots.
No, they aimed.
For shooting multiple shots. Then I guess what's the point of me shooting one shot at a time each round?
Because that's sniping. I wouldn't if I wouldn't recommend it if you're not sniping. Because you're unless you're conserving ammo, of course. That's what I mean. These guys are just opening up full auto. Uh, they're not conserving ammo.
Gotcha.
But in a firefight, don't hold back. Just let her rip, because it's lethal quick.
Hmm.
So shocker. Let's let the oracle decide. What do you think? Pull a card, see if she shoots. If we get a black die, spades, she shoots at me. Clubs at you, and hearts, she just stays hidden. Is that cool?
Hmm.
Okay. Or do you want to pull a card?
You're good. Go ahead.
Okay. What did I say again? Spades you, clubs me.
Hmm.
Okay. Clubs me. Damn. I got a 7 clubs. All right. Suddenly she's like, okay, I do get some cover. I'd say that truck trailer would have given me +1 or 2 when if she actually shot through it.
2 for sure. She's shooting totally blind.
Okay, but she sees my legs, not blind. It's just shooting through the truck. How much does it soak up? Is what I guess I'm asking.
She's got an RPK.
Yeah.
That's 760 by 39. That's gonna go through like paper.
No, it's a 51 RPK, I think. Oh, let me look. I
No, it's
hope.
not RPK. It's 760 by 39 for sure. In fact,
Yeah.
RPK is actually sometimes 545 39.
Well, at least it's not the
It's
51.
not the PKM. The PKM is what you're thinking of. The PKM is the bigger bullet. RPK is small. RPK is basically a AK-74 machine
Oh.
gun. It's actually a smaller bullet, 545 39. But it would punch through a. I mean, the tractor trailer, like people underestimate how easily bullets go through cars. It's actually not that hard to shoot through car doors, truck
Yeah, well,
panels in this
and
case.
and there's
Be a
other
-1 at
stuff.
least.
Okay. Uh,
Be a -1 at least and a -2 in the best case scenario, if you ran behind that gas pump and everything, and I'd say with everything else going on, and the person shooting beside her, and she's not in an optimal angle to shoot at you, she's in the corner. It would be a -2, I think.
Hmm. Got it. Now she is. Oh, and she didn't get any. So she didn't suppress me. Even if you don't get a score on the hit die, if you one of your ammo still gets a hit, the other team has to make a suppression roll, or you can't do anything the next round. She opens up and gets no scores. Why was that seems pretty low to me. What happened there?
-2. It's big -2 dice down.
Hmm. Okay. So I'm like, holy crap. Uh, so she acted. Now it's our turn. So, Josh, you're hit. Ugh.
Try and stabilize myself.
Okay, so that's a -2 on your medical to do first aid on yourself.
Alright, then there's no point in even trying.
Yeah, and you're like,
Gonna
oh
make it. Can't
fuck.
get a success.
Took a bullet in the knee. Ow. Uh, what can you do? Pull back, or you can still fight.
Mhm. -2 to just throw a tourniquet on yourself. Kind of weird. I'm just gonna shoot at her then.
All right. So they get it's -2 shooting at them in the building, or -1.
I think -1 if she's posted up shooting at you, not looking at me.
Yeah, and then but she is her torso and legs are behind like a counter and stuff. So if you hit that, she gets there's soak of +2, I'd say almost, or +1 or +2 soak. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You may not even have a good shot at her, but go ahead, fire. And you are hit though in the knee, so you are suffering. What are the consequences of that?
So I've got partial cover, and I'm not scoped in, so it's gonna. I'm at a +2, and then -1 for partial cover.
Oh, you can't run. You can only crawl. It says. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, did you push it?
Mhm.
You were like, no. Oh, and it paid off, and the bullets just. And you didn't get a crit though, or did you? What's that powerful rifle? Might I think you're one shy on crit, right?
Crit is 3.
And the crit is 3, and you're what's the damage?
Mhm. 3.
Then you automatically get a crit on his legs. Oh, but it soaks. No, you don't, because it's soaked up. Remember, 1 or 2 points.
Hmm.
But you see her flinch. She shrugs down. Um, I think we're done for the round, right? Back to the
Yep.
top, which is Shocker's turn. It's her turn first because she had the post up, and you clipped her leg. So actually, and she has to make a oh, I forgot. She has to make a Kunless under fire. It says
This
it
is where called shot would be worth it if you know their cover is 2 anyway. Then you just aim for the head because
exactly. No, it's not. Well, don't. No, no. It's soak up the damage. Is different though, Josh. Right? Than hitting.
no, I mean if they're behind full cover anyway. But
Yeah,
maybe you
yeah,
can get both minuses.
yeah.
So it
It's
makes sense if.
that's why. Yeah, that's why I mean. Like so sometimes if you're a good shot, like always, like headshot every time. You right? if you hit them, especially in range and stuff. But anyway, it's their turn. Shocker's up, and she flinches. Would she spin and shoot at you now? Let's pull the
Yeah.
cards. Okay. Do you want black or red?
I think she'd reposition or stabilize the same thing I'm doing, but I don't know if she's also the same situation as I am, where I have no medical skill.
Yeah. Well, you black or red because she's going to shoot. Remember, you not till zero you're incapacitated. You can take hits, but you're messed up though. Your guy took 4 hits,
Yeah.
but you're still functioning. You're not zero. So red or black
For which?
to see who she shoots at. So
Okay,
if
gonna get hit and keep going.
oh yeah, she only took 1 hit.
All right. Don't matter to me.
Red or black?
Red, sure.
Red. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's red. Uh-oh. Gonna shoot at you, Josh.
Behind cover now, though.
Okay, now you're behind the trees. Are you gonna be shooting
Yeah,
back or?
I'm confused. I'm a bit confused whether I can, because you were saying you can take whatever is the highest of both, because I was under the impression that I would still be undercover and get the bonuses for shooting from going prone, but if I can't have both of those, that really changes how I'm going to play my character. Even in, like,
Yeah,
I
and you could.
understand I can't stack the bonuses, but I'm confused that I can't lie down and choose to take the bonus of being behind cover. But I would do whatever I can do to still be behind cover, I suppose, then.
Yeah, well then you accept when he shoots at you, you accept the cover instead. So if you were shooting back, your head and arms are exposed. The rest is behind cover. So if the bullets hit the tree will soak up 2 points of damage.
Hmm.
Okay, so if the location is your torso or legs, 2 points of damage are soaked up. And you can stabilize your gun against a tree or
No,
on a
I was
windowsill.
behind the tree. That's why I wasn't aiming there. I took the minus off to not be aiming. I'm behind the tree,
Yeah.
cover.
Okay.
But can I be prone and still behind cover? That's what I'm asking.
No,
So it's not just that those don't stack. It's that my guy physically somehow can't be prone and behind cover at the same time.
that's right. Unless you can say I'm completely behind cover, and then you're not exposed, and then you're +3. But you can't shoot back, can't see anybody.
Then you're plus two, right? Not plus three.
Maybe
Plus,
+2. Yeah.
or unless you're behind like a steel plate or
Yeah.
something.
If you say I'm completely behind something, you're you can
Yeah,
show
that's
no
what I was
target.
going for with these lines. Because the way I was reading it in the
I
instructions, it was you have direction cover. I can position myself here, so I have cover from this direction, and still be able to shoot this direction.
Yeah, you're on the right path. Yeah, yeah. But I think you just keep trying to merge the concept of cover and obstacles, right?
I'm
Like,
just
or
confused
going
that I'm
prone.
I,
Pardon me.
I'm not certain if I can be prone and still behind cover, even though I only
No,
have
you can't.
direction one.
Simple as that.
Okay. Okay.
But directional cover is the thing. You're right. So the
Not if
mechanic.
I'm prone. Not if I'm prone behind it.
No.
That's what I mean. That doesn't make sense to me. But okay, because it really
No.
changes how I can play my character. I can't set up my character behind cover now. It's pointless. I lose my cover if I go prone behind cover.
Yeah, kind of. Depends your intent.
Well, no, it doesn't depend on my intent. Yeah, I lose my cover if I go prone.
Yeah.
That's okay. I just won't ever go prone. It's fine. He's gonna be behind cover this round, aiming,
Well, I don't know.
and then
I'll have to read the rules again, but
that just seems weird to me because they captured a lot of tactics really well. But that's like exactly what you want to do for military tactics is make yourself small and get behind something. So it seems weird that
You'd be
I
surprised when
understand
when
not to
24
not.
bullets fly in there. All of a sudden, like, wow, I took a bullet in the knee. How'd that happen? I get it. You're trying to like post up and show like a 2 or 3 square inches of your profile. It doesn't work like that, I don't think. I'm not convinced. I like the mechanics of this game. I think it's very realistic.
Oh, I
Um,
definitely agree. I just think you should be able to go prone. I should just be able to still say I'm using the cover even though I'm prone, and not just have to sacrifice my cover just because I'm prone. It's more I want to be able to use the offensive benefit of being prone, of being able to use my scope, and still have myself set behind something, than that I want to be able to stack the cover mechanics. I totally agree because the idea of the cover is that it soaks a certain amount of the bullets, whether I'm prone or not. You can't stack prone and cover because things are still going to go through the cover.
mhm.
So I get
Yeah,
it from a
maybe
mechanical point of view, but
they need to tweak that. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
but you lose your benefit of being like the offensive benefit of going prone.
Well, you get there's -1 on your defense, and
Right, but
to
it's
fire like a light machine gun, you have to go prone, Josh. Like to fire a 249, you have to go
for
prone.
sure, for sure.
Or you can mount it on a windowsill or something,
Hmm.
sandbag, or somebody's shoulders. I mean, you can improvise. I mean, the game just breaks it down. You know, it's not that. I should say it doesn't micromanage it that much. I mean, you have to go prone, and then there's your profile. You're still prone, and the bullets are flying and ricocheting, and so let's move on. Things didn't go our way. Our dice have sucked tonight. Uh, the shocker is suppressed. All right.
I don't think so. You whiffed.
No, but I got a. Oh, I whipped. No, you shot. You shot at
I
her.
shot her. I hit her.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You hit her, and then so whenever you take a hit, you have to make coolness under fire, and she whiffed on that, which means she's suppressed. And you actually have to make coolness under fire. You made yours, didn't you? When you were shot in the knee?
Hmm.
Yeah. Because else, if you're suppressed, you can't act next turn. Somebody with command can try to like, hey, get snap out of it, and then you can make a move, right? Um. Oh. Okay. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. So shocker. So oh, you went right.
Hmm.
Okay, my turn. Okay, I just gonna lunge at this guy and try to kung fu him. He's gonna shoot me. Like, oh,
So is she got her bipod and everything down? Is she set up there? Because she's got LMG.
yeah,
Okay. So she can be at most time partial cover.
yeah. And I just remembered this guy didn't act last round, did he? In the truck. I was talking to him. Oh, I stalled him for a bit, but yeah, he might have shot me. But he had Overwatch, right? And what do you think, Josh? We kind of skipped this guy's turn in the truck, right?
Hmm.
Well, let's. Do you think we should retro or because he'll shoot me, right? He might shoot me anyway. We're in trouble. Okay, actually, it's water under the bridge. It's new
I think
round.
you were like
Talking to
distracting.
him.
You no, yeah, you persuaded him.
Okay.
That was
Yeah, yeah.
your first round of combat action. That's why you weren't shooting or
All
anything
right.
in the first round, right? So you
So I'm
persuaded
like,
them. They were talking. Now it started popping off. Now he would start
cool.
shooting you because he realized things were going down. But you like kind of distracted him.
Okay, I'm gonna use my melee ability, a specialty. I'm gonna move in on this guy suddenly. It's like, ah, your mother. You'll rot in hell. I'm very avid Catholic. I'm pretty good at close combat too, and I got this kind of knife I'm gonna insert in this guy's body, hopefully. Would he get any benefit? Like if I move in real quick and just
I mean, he's sitting there holding a rifle trained on you.
yeah, that's what I mean. He gets to shoot at me unless I can.
With
Uh,
Overwatch. I'm pretty sure he'd get his Overwatch. He'd get to shoot at you at least once first.
well, like he said though, I distracted him, so I'm willing to admit that he could shoot me, but I'd say that my distraction should give me a chance. Um, we could roll a.
Keep your Overwatch list until you break it or any of the following occurs. You are suppressed, you suffer damage, you are attacked in close combat. It specifically says you are attacked in close combat.
Yeah, there we go. And there's a
So if you
move.
make your so I'd say if you make your attack, he loses his Overwatch.
Plus, there's this move called it's a combat move, Josh. Do you see it there? It's called what's it called? It's called a charge or advance attack, where you lunge, you use your quick action to go into their hex and then attack them. Uh, yeah, but he would. Well, I distract him. I go in. Here we go. Yikes. Oh, I got one hit. Oh no. You know what? I think he'd get a shot at me. He had Overwatch. I mean, you started shooting. I mean, the surprise was lost, right? I feel like he would have shot me now. I'm like, oof. Um, so let's do that. He's gonna try to take a shot at me. But I'm gonna give my +1 because I did that move there. And well, I'm a moving target actually. That's -1. I think that's all I get. Shit. Rat-a-tat-tat. Sorry, I'm being harsh on myself, Josh. What do you think? I think he shot me. I kind of messed this up.
I think you guys like are in a scramble. He's shooting as you came in and hit him. Things would kind of happen at the same time. I think you would have hit him, and he would have hit you. But he happens to have a gun. But I think he would definitely get a -1 for you being in close range. It's actually harder than you think. It's like a scramble.
Just roll and see
I
where he.
already gave him that because he's on a D6 instead of a D8.
Ooh,
He's got
hit
the
me in the.
-1, so he's gonna get
I have a bit of
extra
luck.
damage. That's a 3. What's the crit point?
He got a crit. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking I kind of screwed myself here. He hit me in the torso. At least I have a flak jacket on. You told me to put on.
So he hit you in the torso. Okay.
Yeah. Ah,
So 2 damage, so he doesn't get a crit then.
no.
Unless I don't know what the threshold is for that weapon.
I'm not sure what he'd have.
What's he
I
got again?
ah, I didn't.
AKM, right?
I did persuade him though. I'm torn now. But anyway, I took the shot. Yeah, AKM. He
AKM
did.
is 3 crit, 2 damage. So he crit, but your armor stopped the crit, I guess. I don't know how that works if it's
The
crit.
armor soaks up 1.
And does it count towards the crit threshold as well?
Yeah, he still got a crit because he did 4 total. He did 2 initial damage, and for every additional ammo damage, does
Oh
an
yeah,
extra
yeah. 2
1.
crits, 3. So he did 3 damage plus the crit.
Shit. We may be taken prisoner or something. Dark could happen here. Oh, I got off lucky.
Snapped collarbone.
Well, it
It
sounds
says
bad.
lethal.
It's not lethal.
Oh, when you click it, it says lethal.
No, no, it's
Heal
what?
time D6. Or it's got a lethal check mark. Mobility
No,
minus
it's
1.
not lethal. Ah, snap. Oh, my mobility is -1, so I can still. I'd say I get an attack on this bastard. Shot me in the
Mm-hmm.
collarbone. Um, so that's his Overwatch. Actually, we totally screwed that up. He should have had that shot first. And ouch. How many hits did I take? 2, 3. Ow.
3 hits.
Ow. I took stress damage. You take stress damage every time you're hit. I have to take one of those. 2 stress. Ow. So I'm gonna attack this guy with the knife I had secretly put in my hand from my sleeve. Ah, Skullsaw, you die. Oh, I have to make a coolness under fire. Oh, shit. Oh, which I fail. Damn. That's next round. I think it takes. I wonder if it takes effect now. Coolness under fire is a bit OP. I noticed. It's like, oof. I mean, and my coolness under fire kind of sucks. Oh no. So we're in trouble, Josh.
It specifically says you can't heal yourself. There's no minus healing yourself, but you only get 1 point. Whereas if somebody else heals you, however many hits they get that many points.
Oh,
So you get
okay.
1 point for healing yourself, but you don't get a negative
Oh,
bonus.
that's for stabilizing it against a death save, I think. So this Marauder might take me prisoner or execute me, I'm thinking. Uh,
See what happens next round.
yeah. So, is it next round? Start? Yeah, see, we screwed that up, Josh, and order and everything. That's why I'm not sure if we should have got shot in those orders, but should we start again? Have you done anything this round?
I haven't done anything this round. Nope.
Okay.
That was her round.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done anything this round. We kind of messed
Well,
it up, last one up. That's okay.
yeah. Pardon me. I
Shoot then.
yeah, I missed myself. Oh, yeah, you can shoot. Go ahead.
Shoot her again. This time I'm set up, but she's behind cover, so I got my +3 for sniper scope bipod,
Wow.
-1. Actually, no, I don't. I only get +1 because I'm behind cover, so I have to come out this round. So I can't spin around setting up. I need to shoot.
Shit. Ooh, there we go. So for the initial hit, you did full damage of your rifle, and then for every, so you did 4 points damage there in the torso.
Four
Are they
points.
behind?
My rifle does 3 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 + 1, so then I get a crit. And the torso,
Now
she's
unless,
behind because she's got her bipod set up on that fucking ledge. She's shooting at you, so she's not behind cover. She at least got her torso, arms, legs are out, right? Or
I'm
torso
not sure
and
if the
head.
torso is exposed. I
Is it
think she
exposed
would.
on head?
She'd get. It would soak 1 damage from the counter, 1 or 2. I'm not sure if we decided that. It's important because your crit is 3, right?
She's only partial cover, so I think it's 1. Yeah, my crit's 3.
Yeah. So then that's still a crit, so you can roll. She's NPCs are
She's
normally
dead
odd.
either way, no?
Well, she's an important character. So the other ones are automatically dead with a crit, but she, if we want, you know what I mean, we could might want to save her or something or get information. But we're still in trouble. Your knee is shot, quite literally, and I just got shot.
She dead.
Yeah, my collarbone. Like we're messed. Yeah, like we could be down still. So, but you hit her.
She's down anyway.
Yeah, roll crit.
Fire.
Go to that
Should have
table.
fired on.
Crit, because you still got a crit on her torso, right? And if we have to,
For flavor, it's fun, but that's what I mean. I don't think it really makes a difference because even if it was -2, she's still dead. She's got 1 hit point left.
oh,
Mini
oh,
bullet.
oh. Oh yeah, she was wounded already, right?
Roll reopens wound lethal. Check shift. I don't know what shift means, but
Now, technically, if we wanted to, as a RP part, we could have her like messed right up, and we could run up and try to get some information or something. You know what I mean? Like try stabilize her, genuinely, and we could pull off miracle. Roll forward hits, 212s or something. It's like holy crap, you actually got her pulse back. She's gonna live. You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So she is effed up. So that was your shot. I'm like, ow, my collarbone, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna go in on
You
this
got
guy.
shot through your chest and the collarbone.
Well, it clipped off my collarbone. Yeah. Oh, I have to.
Went through.
And I missed my. I'm actually
AKM shoots through the
suppressed.
chest too, so it would be a through and through for sure.
I'm suppressed as well. So I try to take cover behind that pump, and like so he has to shoot through that pump basically to hit me. So I'm full cover right now. That's my move. Um. Oh wait a minute. I'm gonna try. Well, I'm gonna move to. And I'm gonna make a mobility check. Oh yeah, my mobility. What's the effects of
If you
this
hold
wound?
shift, it won't lock you to a tile to move.
Oh no.
You can move halfway in between the tiles.
Oh cool. Well, I'm gonna stay behind this pump. I'm gonna run behind this pump. So if he has to shoot me, he has to shoot through the pump. And she can't see me through the truck now. Well, she's dead actually. Now we could save her. She's down technically, Josh, but dying, shot in the gut and messed up. And I'm fast action, run there. I spin around, and I'm gonna draw my pistol in this round, which has 2 bullets left in it. Okay, so this guy here is like, you bastard, and he's gonna, I guess, take a shot at me. Yikes. He might run if he saw his boss die, but I guess he'll shoot at me, I suppose. So I get -2 because I'm behind complete cover, right, to hit me. If you look at the rules, if you take complete cover behind something, you get plus -3.
-3 if they can't see you.
Yeah. So I'm like,
They're not gonna be able to
uh,
shoot at you unless they know vaguely where you are.
I'm just, hide. Oh, he hit me.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Wow. 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 Okay, that's 2 damage. I'm down to 1 hit point, Josh. I'm like, oh, he's shooting. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe he didn't hit me because the cover's so.
Mobility. I think you'd also have to make a mobility roll to even make that move. To be honest, if you were really stickler in it, because
Oh,
you have that minus mobility for being shot through
right.
the collarbone. But I think if you use your full action for it as opposed to like just a quick action, do it.
Oh, I did my two. Oh, yeah, I did. I did 2 fast actions to do that
Hmm.
instead of my slow action. Like I did. That's all I did. Yeah. So technically, then this guy. How does that work then? Because I get the -3, so he still hit me. So I don't get the cover then. Like, because normally this pump would soak up 1 or 2 hits. I'd say 1 hit maybe. Bullets would go right through this aluminum pump.
Well, there's a lot of crap in between there. Like I think the pump itself is actually
Yeah,
pretty
but that was
solid.
the -3, right? Oh no, that was because he couldn't see me.
Yeah, hardcover it's gonna soak up some of it, and it says if it's within two, if the cover is more than two compared to the damage, it can't penetrate it at all. So whether
Oh,
you use an AKM, so it can go through that, but it's gonna take
yeah.
3 damage off it, right?
Well, not 3. I would say maybe one. It would soak 1 hit point, maybe that aluminum and some pipes and stuff. Like he shot a lot of bullets. Oh, actually, he didn't. Oh, I forgot to hit the rate of fire. I think I was lucky there, Josh.
Hmm.
You realize that?
Mhm.
I totally missed the rate of fire. That was like one bullet he shot at me. Patoof! It's like, damn it! Toof. I'll take a hit. Let's say I'll take a hit and we'll move on. So I have 2 hit points left. He got the one bullet through. You son of a bitch. Okay, he's done, right? This guy in the window, Josh.
-3 range cover.
This guy at the window, do you think he'll run or stay? He sees his boss get riddled. Let's make a roll. What do you think? Let's make a coolness under fire. If he fails, he bugs out.
He does get on all range weapons that are not pistol, carbine, and SMGs. You get -2 in close cover, so they do have the concept of like scramble in close range. So technically, that guy should have got -2 on his roll when you were in close range, if I recall.
Mhm.
But if you're in the
In
same
the
hex,
same hex. Yeah, and I forgot about the lunge. There's this charge option. You get a +2 on my combat, close combat. Uh, so anyway, this guy here at the bottom, Josh, he failed his coolness under fire. Do you think he would? The boss died. He's running toward the back of the building. I'm saying.
mm-hmm.
Okay, it's Shocker's turn. She's down, and she has to make a death save. What was the wound? Got shot. Okay, she has to make a death save in either shift or stretch. I think it's a stretch. So she has 4 to 10 minutes to live, or either 4 to 10 hours. Okay, Josh, your turn. And your knee hurts like hell. How many hit points do you have left?
One.
One. I got two. There's a guy in the truck still. He's staying. He's fighting. Bastard. Your turn. I'm like, this bullet hit me. I'm like, hey, soldier boy, Shadow. I'll be right back, Josh. I'm running up to the kitchen. close battle. Yikes. I
Yeah,
thought,
you can actually drag the critical injury.
yeah, onto your character. I was trying to find that part to drag it on my. I've got a broken collarbone.
Can't run, only crawl, 1 day left. I'm looking at it.
Drag it onto my character. Not sure where it is. Wow, this is an exciting battle. We kind of screwed it up a little bit in a few parts, but more or less getting it, figuring it out. Like, kill this son of a bitch! I'm yelling at you. Kill him!
There you go. Yeah, got it. Last 2 days. It's under on your sheet under combat. Critical
Oh, you
injuries.
rolled nice. 2 days. Nice.
I only got 1 day on my knee.
Wow, really? We're lucky because it rolls for you automatically. Because we're good, we're messed up. Like if we get another encounter, we may have to surrender or something, or just hide. But anyway, we have to survive. This one bastard in the truck, he made his save. He's still fighting. Oh, he doesn't have Overwatch anymore. It's you missed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Okay, my turn. Okay, I got my pistol out now. Remember, with my 2 shots.
Oh, by the way, you lose a durability of armor, and this flak jacket only has 1 durability, so you need to make a tech roll to repair it.
Yeah, and if you don't, yeah, that's right. It's fails. Yeah, and weapons too degrading. Excuse me. Damn, I should have. Okay, I spin and I'm looking at you. I'm trying to think here a minute. Trying to think here a minute. If I expose myself to shoot, then he'll be able to shoot me, right? Right now, I'm like behind. He still shot through the damn thing though, and got me. Even with that -3, still winged me. With no ammo dice. Holy crap. What can I do, Josh? I'm
This
kind of.
cat, man.
Oh, oh, I'd love to. I haven't seen your cats. I'm gonna stay hidden and try to put myself in a position where he'll have to expose himself to you.
Oh, I somehow made that a video. Make that a video.
Nice. I'm gonna taunt this guy. You bastard, you better run. We're gonna shoot you. We're gonna run. I'm gonna try to convince him to run. Persuasion. Now it's probably a tough call. I'm gonna give myself a -2. I'd say probably at least. No, he's not convinced. So my slow action. I'm gonna stay under. I'm going to move behind this heavy truck so that I'll get +2 if he shoots through the truck this time. Does that make sense, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I'm like, these pumps just aren't cutting it. I'm like, kill this son of a bitch, Jesus. Okay, that's my move. Now it's his turn. Should we roll to see if he fights or runs?
All right, and he's got you on the ropes. I think he's for sure gonna keep shooting. Nobody even shot at him this time to make a
Now,
morale roll.
I have to call. Actually, there's something wrong with the ammo option on this game because this guy should be reloading. Oh
No,
no, he
because
only
you
shot one bullet
I was
last.
gonna say you didn't turn on the rapid fire. It
Okay.
wasn't so good after all, but -2. I mean,
So I'm full. So he's -3, but he goes full auto this time. He figures, oh, I got it on semi-automatic, right? Yeah, like you said. And then he opens up. Oh, ooh, wow. He didn't get one hit with the ammo either. I'm not suppressed. All these bullets are flying around me.
he's
Okay.
only -3 behind full cover if he literally can't see you.
Yeah, I'm behind the truck.
You definitely also need to make mobility rolls to move right now with your collarbone.
Well, I'm in the same hex. I
Okay,
just
that's true.
shifted.
It's true. It's
Yeah,
one
I
more move.
I didn't actually move. I just
Movement
shifted.
actions.
Yeah, and there's some leeway on that. Like I move, I'm behind the big heavy engine of the truck. I'm not looking. You know what I mean? I'm crouching. I'm like, oh Jesus, Jesus. Uh, So he's shooting. I'm glad he didn't hit me. Okay, this other guy is he gonna run? This other guy, he's gonna F off.
He needs to make another, what's it called, roll?
See if he comes back.
Office suppression, coolness under fire. Or I noticed there's a unit more
Oh, he
health too.
fails.
This guy might just fuck off entirely.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. I agree.
I think if he misses another one,
Would he? And he wouldn't try. Yeah, he runs off. I agree. He runs out the back, and you may see him run out the back. I'm not sure. You could make a recon.
oh, I
I'd
can't
say.
see him there.
Yeah,
True
yeah.
that. I'm
Okay.
tucked in behind this tree,
Good call. Good
trying
call.
not to bleed out.
Yeah,
I
I'm.
would definitely be able to shoot at this guy that's shooting at you though, because I know he's not shooting at me.
Yeah, I'd say his
So
head
I
and
may have
arms are exposed.
fast action to aim.
His arms and head are exposed if you want to do a called shot, and the rest of him are behind the truck. I don't think you'd actually be able to hit his legs or torso. Like, you know what I mean? You're parallel with the entire truck.
Is he in the truck?
Sorta. Yeah, I picture him kind of behind the rear wheels or something, crouched underneath.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do a called shot. I'm just gonna try and shoot him.
And
But
he,
I got my bipod up there now. I can't take the time to
I would
aim
say you
because
get
it's
-2 to your
usually
shot
plus
for his
two.
cover.
So I have my +2, or +1 for snipe, +1 for bipod, but I don't get the +2 for scope. So if I take a whole round, then I can get up to +4, but otherwise I normally just get +2. And he's on cover, so that's a -1 because it's not full cover. So it's +1.
Yep. Come on. Nice. 2 hits. Wow. 4 damage. Uh, Where'd you hit him? Arms. Nice. That's a full crit. And he's dead. You blew his arm off. Pretty well. Nice
They
shot.
got 5?
Yeah, they have 5 hits, but roll crit though. And with NPCs, like no names, a crit is like a death. Unless you want to RP something, that's what I mean. But in this case, you, yeah, wow, forearm.
Some of them are actually marked as lethal. Like when you click
Yeah,
on the actual thing, it'll have a little check.
and then it has a underneath a time. It'll say like shift or stretch. Nice shot. My guy's like, thank God, you bastard. This guy falls out of the side. His arms are gushing blood, and he twitches around. He probably dies, I'd say. Nice shooting, Josh. How's your knee?
We got to see if this guy actually leaves. I'd give him one more roll.
Well, one more. You
But
gonna give
mind
one
you, he's
more?
pretty demoralized. I don't know. He's pretty.
I'd say he's gone. Oh yeah, he knows that he's against pros, or you're a pro. And my guy gets up slowly, leaning on the thing and holding his shoulder like, fuck. Swearing in Polish. Are you okay? And he stumbles over towards you, kind of disregarding, and further, he's like convinced. You did it, friend. You did it. Runs over. Here, let me help you. I'm gonna make a medical check on you. I'm not very good at it though. I wonder if I should use my I have surgical instrument. Okay, you're not critically wounded. I don't have any medical kits. That'll give me +1. I'll just try see if I can stabilize you. You get some hits back if I do this. For every hit I succeed, you get a hit back. Oh, it was on 8. I'm sorry, my friend. Can you get up? I try to get you up. Your knees buggered,
I
right?
actually can't. I'm gonna have to climb around right now. My knee's totally dislocated, but only for one
I
day.
help you. I help you get up.
Well, I mean, you can't either. You have a snapped
I
collarbone.
know my shoulder, so we're. Oh. I say, okay,
Well,
man.
I mean, you had a round must have gone in and out. Like that's the only
Oh
thing.
yeah, ricocheted, clipped the bone.
Your shoulder right now. Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, so I could try to give myself, but you might try to help me and give me medical aid if you want.
I'm like, I can't walk. You gotta come here.
Yeah, I'm over.
Good.
I'm with you. We gotta fix your avatar, man. Oh no. Oh, yeah, oh, it stings. Fuck, fuck. What are you doing?
Yeah, what happens? That's a fumble, right?
Well, I'm not sure if there's fum crits and.
There is, man.
Oh no, I have to make a stamina check or something. I think, right?
Oh, there's the table. One sec. Mishaps. Is it camp mishaps?
Oh, yeah, I didn't. I don't know if they have medical mishaps. Some, but I would be like, damn it, you.
I like how they have mental injuries.
I know I'm effed up. I got you are too. So I'm gonna go check things out, man. This is we gotta rest. We gotta heal, dude. Ouch. I'm bleeding somewhat, but I stumble back toward this area and I start carefully looking around. No more survivors, and now the card actually says there's lots of stuff here to scavenge. So the way I thought is we'd roll if we want to take a quick look around. We probably don't want to stay here. We want to go find somewhere to rest or camp, right? And heal. I need
Yeah.
I need 2 days. So let's make a.
Yeah, I need a
Um,
day.
I'm gonna make a quick roll.
I
Just
was gonna say I want to make a scavenge roll quickly because I know it's +2 here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. So we make a survival roll, and I don't have a specialty or nothing. And for every success, we roll on the scavenge table, which is 100-sided. It's a pretty cool table. Plus
So you
two.
gotta give yourself +2. Yeah.
You didn't get one. I got two. All right. So I'm gonna. You didn't get one. That sucks. Okay, I'm gonna. No good. Counters. Oh, there it is. Scrounging table. 100-sided. I got a 35 and a 36. Okay, 35 fire.
Extinguisher and fireworks as
Ah,
flares.
flares. Okay, I'll a die one. Or die six. Oh, I rolled a one. What? That's die one.
The fire extinguisher.
Okay, I'll take a flare. Sure. Uh, Fire extinguisher, really?
Yeah, remember with your
It take
fireworks, you gotta be safe.
it takes up two things though. Encumbrance. How much do I have?
Don't forget to mark stuff as in your backpack. You have like a second bar underneath. Second weight bar.
Yeah, yeah, I've been doing that too. Yeah. So okay, you want the fire extinguisher? I'm like, what the hell? I didn't find much here, no food.
Lug this around.
Yeah,
They
and it's
specifically say there's food though. Go back to your car, pull it up a sec.
oh yeah, they do have food. You're right. You are correct.
It's 2 days. We need to eat 2 food and 2 water.
D6 rations of wild food, so we have to roll D6. That's and they also have two AKMs and one RPK with just
One and one. The one guy ran away.
yeah. I'm probably gonna switch to well, I'm already firing Soviet weapon. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a reload. You need any reloads? What are you
Yeah, but
shooting?
I'm not shooting the same
Oh yeah,
ammo.
yeah. I could take two reloads then, or three with hers.
And
I
my
got
mag's down to 8 out of 20. I need to switch my mag.
okay. Well, okay. I take two more reloads. We grab their food. We grab the fire extinguisher and the fucking um, wild food. That's in the gear, right? Gear.
Yeah. It's in the equipment, exactly. Yeah, so I've burned through basically one of my mags.
Okay,
You don't
so
shoot a lot of ammo.
oh,
That's one benefit of the sniper style.
I'm gonna roll d6, see how much wild food they have. What's that? Oh shit! I rolled a one. They had one wild food with them. You want it or me? How much do you
I
have?
don't need it. I still got a bit.
And by the way, it's evening, so night's coming.
We need to eat another one. Yep.
No, we ate in the morning.
We're gonna need to eat another two though, because you need 2 days of rest.
Oh yeah, if we stay here and camp. Uh,
Yeah,
let's have.
even if we probably want to go somewhere on the last day, but we could stay here.
Well, our car is about 200 meters away. We didn't find any fuel. We could go, and the
Well, this
rules.
honestly isn't a bad spot to camp and ambush somebody. Like, the reason it almost worked on us.
Hmm.
Other than that, there's bodies and
Oh,
blood and shit around now.
I go and I'm gonna try stabilize this woman real quick. By the way, I'm like, she's still alive. She's shot in the gut.
And the other thing is, I don't think that guy had any ammo as well. One guy
What
that
do you,
was remaining dumped his mag twice.
what do you think, Josh? Oh, it's like, it's a mess, man. She's shot up bad. Do you want to help her?
Hell no.
She make an empathy check.
I don't know what happened to my token.
Yeah, oh, it's under this. No, it did happen to your token. I'd say we move. There's a lot of gunfire, and we're being hunted, by the way, too, Josh, by this Black Hand. They did this big circle through their territory,
Let's see.
and got a name for ourselves. And our car is close. I'm saying, you know what? Oh yeah, my mobility is kind of messed, but yeah, we need to rest for a couple days. We're gonna have to draw cards. You realize if we rest, we should go to the forest if we're gonna rest, because the cards aren't, you know, as we would have to go. Yeah, shit. We'd have to go to the river, or where could we go? Oh shit. Well, we could go down to the south again, but the Mad King is there. Remember? Yikes, the Mad King. We could go talk to him. Probably a bad idea. Yeah. Oh shit. Could we go to the town? Then we'll get the. Well, I think we're kind of screwed, Josh. We're stuck in their territory. We have to backpedal. What do you think? Yeesh. And abandon the car? The Lada? No. Okay, think about it for a minute. It's a fun game. Shit. Oh, you didn't try to rescue her, eh? So we're gonna let her die?
Doesn't
Yeah.
say.
My guy's like almost feels like bad. She's like, she's kind of pretty, but gunshot wound. I think you're done, lass. I'll give you a drink. She's gonna, you know what, Josh? Let's role play this a bit. So you're aloof and you're like, like let the bitch die. And I'm kind of trying to give her some water, and she's telling me something. Uh, she's giving me a rumor, Josh. How's that?
Hmm. What rumor?
I'm just looking that up. Where's that again? Um, mental trauma. characters. Ah, okay, radio chatter, rumors. Okay, I found it. Oh, wow. She's telling me about some gold. Really?
Oh, I think I
Well,
finally made it work. Now it's Wally.
oh, is that right? She's telling me about gold,
Already in
Josh.
the artwork.
Pardon me, in what?
This guy that's in Ukraine right now was already in the artwork.
Oh, wow. Oh, really?
Yeah, Wally, Canadian sniper, guy from Montreal.
Oh, you can't take him. That's David's character. That's David's character.
Who, Wally?
Yeah, I think
On the
so.
map.
No, he's not in our game, but that's his avatar, I think. Well, shit. Um, well, let's hide. Let's move then. Okay. I'm gonna say we have to leave the car for now. Maybe we'll come back and get the car. We need gas. Need to fix it. I say we move. Damn. We could talk to the Mad King. What do you think?
Let's go back to the forest. Let's go west into the forest.
Oh, by the. Oh,
We also have a camp.
look up here.
One more square north. We made a camp by the river in that little forest there.
Okay. Up there. Oh, that's okay. It's gonna get dark, so what happens is we're getting
We
out of
did
here.
that last time. Not saying it'll
Yeah.
still be safe, but we made a camp there last time.
I would. Damn it! I want to get south though. My character wants to go south, Josh. He's telling you like.
Yeah, we can go
Ah,
south. We both got mobility bonus right now to move it all though.
I
If we
know.
move mobility, we're really likely
We
to
need
get a
to
his stab.
heal, and we're in big trouble. Yeah, you're right. We could hide in this hex, Josh, and just stay here. We don't have to stay at
Gas
the gas
station?
station. No, it's no. This is 10
We have
kilometers
no
wide.
woods though. We have no woods though. We just
Mm,
flying in the middle of a field.
well, or no. There's it's Polish countryside, and there's buildings, and there's plains. Yeah, but you roll a die to see if you can find a hidden. Uh, there's a mechanic for it to actually find a hidden campsite. And
Okay.
just the
Or
two of
just a
us.
mobility check up to you.
Yeah, but it is though the counter cards come though still, but the roads are dangerous. That's why I said let's move one hex toward the river, or I'm thinking if we want to avoid the Mad King, that's his
We can
little.
get off the road here though, either way.
Yeah,
We're
yeah, we
safe.
can. Yeah, we could go southwest or north.
Oh, I mean, we can go south. It's fine, or we can just
Yeah,
camp
but
here
the
for now.
Mad King is south, right?
I don't know.
And
I thought he was to the east when we rolled that card to Cicero,
I
whatever.
wish I could ping the map, but we're actually,
Just
we're,
draw. Just draw on it. Just draw something on it. What it was.
because the
Map key.
car is there, but you don't see the car, I guess, right?
I see the white token. I just don't see the one you.
I just drew a
I see the
circle.
circle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we are. And so the Mad King's to the south. And if the meta game, we remember we showed up, there was this fortified village, and that's all we know.
That was to the east. That was to the east. That was towards Cicero. Cicero. Could have moved by now, but we were trying to go east when we pulled that Mad King card to
Well, we never made across the
Cicero.
river.
We
We're,
never because we turned around because he
no,
fucking
that was the
got
Marauder
shot.
roadblock. That was where they had the truck with the machine gun. Like
Oh, okay.
you read the texts. It's the nine of clubs marauder. That was the ace of spades. The mad king. It's one of the harshest cards. It's this guy has this kingdom. It's quite nuts. The mad king. Here, I'll show you. That's the guy. But we don't know that. When we showed up and we bugged out. We were like, no, no, no. We made our recon, our passive recon. Remember? That was
Yeah.
way back, first
Yeah, we
session.
just go west and then go across that river and then go to
If
south.
9 out of 10 bridges are destroyed, remember that in this world. First thing you'd wreck is the bridge, military. So I'm up for that. Because this is forest here technically and road. So, but we have to. Okay, we cripple and hobble. This is dangerous. Let's make a
Movement. Or,
yeah, make a weather roll. So die 6. Oh, okay, 4. No, we're good. Weather stays good. It's cold though, February. Um, and we're wounded. Do you think we have to make a stamina check to see if we get hypothermia? It's nighttime, and we're moving. I think we do.
I think we just need to make a mobility check at a minus penalty. But maybe.
I'd say stamina, because at night in the winter, we're moving. Definitely. Or you can make mobility if you wish. Yeah. And I'll see if I get hypothermia. Nope, I'm okay. No hypothermia. Oh, wrong character. Pardon me. Anyway, I'll take it. Okay, we're tough. We're tough. Okay, so we're into the new hex. The weather's holding. It's winter. It's dark. Uh, we're getting the rivers, we think, close. And we enter this highway system where there's supposed to be a bridge, we're hoping, maybe if we want to cross. It's winter, though. The rivers might be frozen, Josh, right? I never thought of that.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're moving. We're hurt. We didn't heal anything. I'm going to roll an encounter card. Dun, dun, dun.
I did heal the last round.
Are we going to reset the counter cards, or should we?
We made a heal 1 point.
We heal 1 point. Yeah, at the end of a battle, you heal 1 point. That's right. Watch your step. Uh-oh. Ooh, so it's on. It has to be on the highway, day or night, and we are on the road. Uh-oh, and it's a
We're not
spade.
on the road. We're not on the road.
No, we are. We're right. I. Do you see where the car is?
We don't have a car.
No, but if if it's the roads on the hex, it means it's the card has it.
I thought it was what you were doing because I thought we were walking in the forest and going to cross on the frozen river.
No, and yes and no, but the
Because
game
you
is
get
quite.
different movement. You get different movement if you're on the road. Like it would actually change. We could go more than one hex. So,
Yeah, but it depends where you go the hex, because a lot of hexes don't have a road, and then that comes into effect. The way I see it, like again, it's pretty simplified, I think,
I
in
mean,
the
if
rules.
if it's going to be that down to that where you couldn't decide on that token, then we would just go like southwest instead.
Yeah, I mentioned that to go into the open. There's no forest, it's just open, no road. I don't mind going onto the road.
Well, I think like I don't know if it's meant to work like that because the mechanic is actually if you're on the road you get more. I think you get punished for actually being
Yeah,
on the road. It
yeah.
seems weird that we couldn't
So
just walk into that forest and not be
big
in the
picture
road.
though, it's over time though, Josh, right? We're passing 10 kilometers. There's going to be a point where we're going to be crossing the roads. It just so happens if the card is drawn and you're in a hex with the road, you are at a point, right? It's very thematic. It's so picture it like that. So if you want, we can retract that and we could go toward and try to say, hey, the river might be frozen. We can cross it down here. You want to do that? And then we'll look at the card. I think what is the card? Watch your step. So the car, yeah, if we're on the road, we could be in trouble. An old industrial area with low buildings. Yeah, remember it's like 10 kilometers, so we're crossing areas. With bullets and area. Ooh, Mind. Oh no. Choose another hex side on the travel map to exit hex from. So we enter an area with low buildings overgrown and riddled with bullets. Mines. Oh, wow. 68 players map. Give us a page reference. Damn.
No, okay, I just read in it like if we were to make camp, for example, we wouldn't be on the road, even in this square.
Yeah, but you still have to move into the hex. So that's when you draw the random card. You don't get to pick when it happens. Like it doesn't happen when you drew camp, right? Remember, it's 10-kilometer stretch.
Yeah, that's not how
It's going to take you
it seems like.
4 hours to go across this area. Well, go ahead. I mean, it seems very simple to me. Tell me what you mean.
I'm just reading to figure out what it is. It's weird that it's limited by what's in the square and not by what you choose. Seems limiting with the rest of the
No,
system.
but
It
you're
is
not.
open.
Yeah, but you're still not understanding. It's a 4 to 10 hour period. Like you cannot stick to the woods, Josh, the whole
I
time.
can go to the woods for a day.
No, you can't. If you want to go across an area, you can't. You're gonna have to cross roads. You're gonna have to go through villages and areas. We're not in the mountains. We're not in the open. That's why the hex has a road through it. It's telling you that this is an area that has roads. It has forest too. So when you look at the cards, it has the option for that. It'll have a highway and forest sometimes, and so on. Like you got to expand your perceptions.
I understand that. There's, it makes more sense to me for that to be based off the decision that we make, but it's all good then.
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay. Um, while we are getting near a road area on our sojourn across this hex in the winter, which is doubled by the way, so it actually technically we've been cheating, and winter is so harsh because everything's doubled. So it would have taken us 2 shifts to get across. All this time, we would have gone half the distance we had at this point. Just to let you know. Um, we entered this area with mines. Now this is tricky. I haven't read up on this area 68. I'm not familiar with mines, but I'd say that at this point, I know that you do make a recon to see if you spot them. It depends what kind of mines they are. If they're AT mines, they wouldn't worry us. But if they're anti-personnel, we're screwed. What do you think?
Which are anti-personnel? Uh, did you
Oh,
pull a card?
there's 2 types of mines in this game, AT and anti-personnel. We don't have to worry about AT. Our car is parked and it's winter, but if they're anti-personnel, we're in trouble. Oh wow, good roll.
PCs back out. They will need to find another way forward. If they're on foot or in an off-road vehicle, they can keep moving, but must choose another hex side.
You know, this might be a good place to find a
Okay.
camp. My character is like, the roadway's mined. Watch where you step. And I point, and you can see in the wind-blown roadway in the winter, there's like these little round discs kind of been exposed in the. They're probably laid years ago, right? And the weather has exposed them. We're in a minefield. Not sure what kinds, but we might be able to rest here. My shoulder hurts like hell. How's that knee? And I've been helping you. I've been carrying you like with the arm. And imagine this, Josh. We're like the old rugged, wounded warriors struggling through the snow. Making our rolls on the stamina, though. I'm impressed. When hypothermia fucks you up. You can't heal or anything, right? So I have an idea. We got to find a place to rest, get warm, and eat something and rest. So I was gonna make a roll, unless you are better at finding a camp. Do you have any specialties like that? No. Okay. Should we both spend the time and look for a campsite? Might be worth it. I was like, it's minefield might be beneficial if somebody comes along, right? Blow them sky high. Oh yeah, I found a place we can hole up over here. And perhaps we see the river now in the distance, Josh, before, well, it's dark actually. Isn't it night now? It's like cold. The wind's starting to howl. We have like, a, we don't have a tent, do we?
We have houses and a camp made in one square north.
Then we have to travel in the middle of the night, which is harsh. Another stamina roll. I'll take a hit point damage, actually. I might die if I do that, actually. I forgot to take off a hit from the last fail I did. Because that would, yeah, another shift at night in the winter. Ouch. I did find a place though. I made the roll.
Okay,
Uh,
then we can then camp it.
do you want to just rest, like take our chances? No watch? Because the shift's coming. It's now
I
night.
mean, we know there's mines right here. We can just put ourselves in a spot where.
Well, we're hoping we did. I barely made the roll to find a place to sleep. Uh, and we'll have to eat some food. Drink some water. As it's now past midnight, so it's new day technically. It's going to be morning soon. It's now midnight to 6, and the wind's howling outside. Oh, weather check. 6-sided die. Oh, really? Oh no, 4. That's good. So it's not bad. The winter sucks. It's cold. We do have some place set up with some tarps perhaps, and got a fire going. Eating some food. Checking out your knee. Damn. Does that hurt? I'm poking it. Poke, poke, poke. Are you still with me?
Yep. Yeah, we need to eat and drink.
Yeah, new day. So we have to draw a card as well, my friend. So we're both sleeping, I guess.
Okay, so are we on the road now in camp?
Yes.
We're still on the road even though we're in camp.
Um, well, it depends. I'm not sure how that works. Um, it's a big hex, 10 square kilometers. So, I mean, our camp would be in an area, and it kind of factors that in because if somebody comes down the road, it says if you're ensconced in a camp, they won't see you necessarily. You're off hidden somewhere in a valley, and you might see them.
Okay.
We're not in the middle of the road, though. No, of course not. We're not idiots, right?
Well, and most of them when you're on the road, it's like you're moving down the road. So I mean,
Hmm.
action makes more sense than it just being in
Well,
this spot.
sometimes you have to. Like,
Yeah, you sometimes you have to cross a road. I'm not saying
no,
that
not
it's
just crossing.
it's black and white.
Not
It's whether it's
You have to actually follow a road. Like, and you do so because plowing through the forest or climbing mountains is extremely difficult, and your speed is halved, and it's not easy. Everything's overgrown. Like the war has been on for 7 years. I mean, people
I
use the
understand
roads.
that, but I'm not going to make my camp on the road.
No, of course not. We're not idiots. No, we're gonna go into some valley or something and hide it. But we still have to draw a card.
hmm
Well, my guy might be a bit of an idiot. All right, so counter cards. Rabbit dogs. Wow. So those dogs again, Josh. Ooh, rabies. I'll have to
Well, how
see.
much
There's
health do we get back for one turn rest? That's only one shift, not one day, right?
yeah, you get one for shift of rest. You get one health back and a stress point back, I think. Ouch, still hurting. So that's
I'm at 3 hits now, though, and my stress is full.
we can hear some dogs barking and howling in the distance. A lot of them. Hmm.
Just keep moving to the house in the next tile.
To the
Try to
north,
scavenge for food. Yeah, that's where that little village was.
right? Then we can rest for a day or two.
Yeah, you can see your girlfriend.
Oh, that right. Um, right. Now,
About that.
now they're yeah, they're outside the red line, right? Technically, so that village. I was gonna say if it's in the influence of the Black Hand, that would be not a good move. All right, that's a good idea. Let's get the hell out of here. We we're we're going further and further away from where we want to go, though. Back to where we started. We could cross the river into the unknown. We don't know
You
what's
need
on
to
the other
rest. You
side.
still have 2 days, like not a shift. You have
Yeah,
two
yeah.
days still of fucking collarbone.
Ouch. Okay,
You
I
have
agree.
-2 mobility, so you actually should have been taking -2 off all those rolls too. Ouch. We don't need
Oh
to do
yeah.
another one right now.
Yeah. So,
You
and
need another mobility roll for us to move.
if I fail, we're stuck in this hex, right?
You are? No, I'm just joking. Yeah.
Well, I'll be stuck because I only have one. Oh, really?
You don't have hypothermia, so you'd still be healing, right?
Snapped
That one
collarbone.
this round.
That's got the thing there. I'm like, oh wow, really? Damn.
So can you actually like turn the days in this? Like, will it automatically take that off? I don't know.
Yeah, there's you can hit. Yeah, war paused. Like, what does that mean? Well,
People can't move tokens
I'm
though.
not going to be able to make it there, my friend.
You missed your roll?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, my friend. I'm tired. Damn.
Doesn't it mean you can move? You just have to. Oh no, is that only for driving that you make the roll? If you fail mobility, you just literally have to stay put.
Yeah, you can't go that distance. You're stuck in the hex.
And what do you lose for doing that? Like, can we do it on the next shift too?
Yeah, but the problem is I don't heal unless I'm resting.
Oh, so that's the trade-off. Okay.
Yeah, so right now I haven't healed yet. I'm still got 2 days. Or minus one shift because we did rest for a shift. Hmm. Well, let's stay here then and take a card. I'll rest another shift. It's that'll be the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
You could scavenge or forage or scout or heal your
Gonna
knee.
heal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not. That means we're both resting. We're not sending recon. So we're putting the dice up there. See what happens. We haven't had a
I don't
good
know if
one.
we can because we made a mobility. Like, I don't know if we can also rest now. Like, we tried to move and we failed.
Yeah, that's right. That shift is wasted. You're absolutely right.
Right.
So it's next shift. It's like we want to try again or you want to rest. and it's
We should
now.
try again to get out of here because the dogs are here too.
Oh yeah, they might attack. Once we go into the forest, they might attack us, right?
If we can't get out of here for sure, they will.
All right, if you help me, I can get a bonus to my mobility because
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to be able
Oh,
to
I'd
do
be
it.
helping you. I'd be helping you here because
And your knee
once
is
I'm
shot
stuck
too.
too. Yeah, I have -1 mobility. I have to make a mobility check myself.
But I don't have a skill in mobility. Uh, okay, so we're buddies. We can help each.
My mobility is really good actually. All my agility skills
I
are really
can't.
good
I
ability.
can't do it. No, I have to stop here in this hex. And we probably left our camp, right? We're off, and I couldn't do it. I could push that. Can I push that?
You might lose a health point doing it, but yeah, you can.
Oh, push it. Oh, yeah, I did it. I did it. The magnificent few. We're back in the village with my lover. What's her name? Latvia or we stumble in there, Josh. Oh, picture this. Oh, wait a minute. We have to make. I would say we have to make stamina check. I'm gonna make one, cause ouch. Actually, this might be bad. Oh, I made it. Oh, I'm like drained. You see, I'm just pasty white. My shoulder is the blood has seeped through the band, whatever we put on it, and we're carrying a bunch of this gear and stuff. When we stumble back, and we can
You made it
see.
roll by one. Shit.
I, yeah. Did you make? Well, I'm leaning on you heavily. You see, I'm completely exhausted. Um, your knee is sore. I would assume, but I'm and we should almost make a roll to see if
Yeah, I can't even help you. I'm literally just
we
limping along.
both of us. I
Yeah,
wonder
you
how they'll
might
receive
be able
us.
to hold your weight.
We were on good terms when we were here last time, right?
Yeah, yeah, well, for sure.
Um,
That chick might be a little pissed off at you.
well, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna draw a
Although it's
card.
not like you guys had a bad experience. Like,
What I was gonna do is pull out this one of the dark cards. So what I have a deck here, and I'm gonna take all the clubs out, right? And so it gives us odds. But if a spade is drawn, something happened, or it might not be as rosy as we. Maybe the plague came in, or maybe there's some. Who knows? Maybe they are mad at us.
or maybe the Soviets we killed here fucking sent a bunch more. Although we got their radio, but it was a few
Oh,
that
we
escaped.
do we still have that radio? Damn it!
No, you fucked it.
I
You
did.
rolled a fumble.
Wow. Yeah. So we come back to the village, and uh, they. Well, I'll let you decide, Josh, how it goes. I'm not gonna draw a card actually. I'm
Well,
just
we don't
gonna.
really have a choice. We're just gonna rest.
Oh, well, we come in there like beggars, I guess. Then. Uh,
I mean, we knew
hey.
where we were staying. We'd go back there. I mean,
It's funny we
we
stumbled.
just literally saved their life like the day before. They're not gonna be like, "Fuck you" all of a sudden.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, it's true. We did fought off. So
Yeah,
they
if it was
they
the
take
whole
us in.
Soviet, yeah.
Oh yeah, and they see we're wounded severely. Yeah, okay, they would attend to us. Yeah, good call. And we'll see how she treats me and what we do. But for the moment, we rest and we get information and we think about that gold. Are you think about that gold? It's on my mind. I hear gold is one of the only currencies left. I'll be right back, Josh. All right, I'm back. Wow, it's a fun adventure. Holy.
Okay,
So,
here. This makes more sense to me. Like if you look at your flow chart, there's different encounters if you're stationary and you're not, and this is what explains it. Each encounter is marked with the on-road symbol, the off-road symbol, or both. These symbols indicate if the encounter can take place when the characters are traveling on a road, off a road, or both. If you draw an encounter without the symbol matching the character's current mode of travel, no encounter occurs. Also, some encounters with both symbols are different depending on if they're off-road or off-road. In general, is more likely for the character to encounter large groups of soldiers while traveling on roads. So it's based on what you're doing at that time. Like when we're out, even if there's a road in the hex, if we're out camped in the forest somewhere, it's depending on the mode of travel,
mm-hmm.
whether you're moving or not. Right? Because some of them make no sense. Like I say, and you would bump into something, whereas if you're in a camp, you're not
No, I
moving.
agree. But when you're moving through a hex that has a road in it, when you draw a
Yeah, it
card
just
with the
depends what you're
road,
doing.
it's
What you're
there.
doing at the time. Like I might say I'm walking down the road,
Mm-hmm.
then anything that can happen on the road will happen, right?
Yeah,
Or I'm
and
saying
there
we're
is
camping.
yeah, and you got to change it once in a while. There's circumstance or context, but I think yeah, I think we're seeing eye to eye now on that somewhat. But it
Well, that
depends
was
on
I
the
just
scale.
I read that one out of the rules, and that does make sense to me. It's basically saying like depending on mode of travel, which I think makes sense. It's more or less breaking down to are you moving into something or are you not? Like you're right, if you're moving across or into a hex, you're gonna not be able to avoid using the
So
road.
Lazarin is gonna try to persuade Latnia to take us in and guard us. Okay, I'm gonna make a persuasion roll. And I know you said we defended them, but this is Deathlands, Josh. It's they might say no, move on, or they might say, hey, there's a price on your head, right? We could get favor. Do I have a bonus on this at all? My persuasion roll? I think prior relationship gives me +1. Ooh, ooh. She must have liked my cock. I got 3 successes. Um, we're in, buddy. I'm like, uh, so remember there were like 3 or 4 couples here and some other people and a few children, and apparently they've been left alone so far.
One sec, sorry, dude. I can just need 5 minutes. You just got home.
Oh yeah, right on.